Ever felt overwhelmed by chaos, struggling to find peace in your daily life? Do you crave a rock-solid focus to tackle your goals with unwavering determination? Imagine transforming your mind, achieving tranquility, and sharpening your focus to levels you've never dreamed of. In this video, we're diving deep into the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, revealing the secrets to mastering your emotions and fortifying your inner peace. These timeless principles have the power to revolutionize your mindset, providing you with the tools to face any challenge with confidence and clarity. Stay with us until the end, because what you'll learn today could be the key to unlocking a life of unparalleled peace and focus. Principle 1. Control what you can. Accept what you cannot. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, waves crashing around you, the sheer power of nature on full display. You have no control over the tide, the wind, or the weather, but you can control how you respond. This is the essence of the first principle of Stoicism. Control what you can, accept what you cannot. In life, we often face situations that are beyond our control. The actions of others, the passing of time, and even the outcomes of our efforts can sometimes be unpredictable and uncontrollable. However, the Stoics taught that our true power lies in how we choose to respond to these situations. By focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, our actions, and our attitudes, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Picture a day where everything seems to go wrong. You wake up late, spill your coffee, and get stuck in traffic. By the time you reach your destination, you're already in a foul mood. But what if, instead of succumbing to frustration, you took a deep breath and decided to respond differently? What if you accepted the things you couldn't change and focused on making the most of the situation? This shift in mindset is the core of controlling what you can. When you understand that your power lies in your response, you begin to reclaim your peace. You start to see that your internal state doesn't have to be dictated by external circumstances. This is a powerful realization, one that can fundamentally change how you approach life's difficulties. Take, for example, the story of Epictetus, a former slave who became one of the most influential Stoic philosophers. Despite the harsh conditions of his early life, Epictetus maintained a profound sense of inner peace and resilience. He taught that while we cannot control external events, we can always control our internal reactions. His teachings emphasized that true freedom comes from within, from mastering our own thoughts and emotions. Think about a time when you felt completely out of control. Perhaps it was a conflict at work, a disagreement with a loved one, or a personal failure. In moments like these, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and powerless. But what if, instead of focusing on the chaos around you, you turned your attention inward? What if you asked yourself, what can I control in this situation? By doing so, you shift your perspective from one of helplessness to one of empowerment. You realize that while you may not be able to change the situation, you can always choose how you respond. You can choose to remain calm, to think clearly, and to act with intention. This is the essence of Stoic resilience. Consider the analogy of a sailor navigating a stormy sea. The sailor cannot control the wind or the waves, but they can control how they steer the ship. They can adjust the sails, stay focused on their course, and remain calm in the face of adversity. In the same way, you can navigate life's storms by focusing on what you can control and accepting what you cannot. Acceptance is not about giving up or resigning yourself to a passive existence. It's about acknowledging the reality of the situation and choosing to respond with wisdom and courage. It's about letting go of the need to control everything and finding peace in the present moment. This doesn't mean you stop striving for change or improvement, but rather that you approach life's challenges with a sense of calm and perspective. Imagine the relief and freedom that comes from letting go of the things you cannot control. No longer burdened by the weight of unrealistic expectations, you can focus your energy on what truly matters: your actions, your decisions, and your mindset. This is where true power lies, in the ability to control your inner world, regardless of the chaos outside. This principle is not just a theoretical concept, it's a practical tool that you can apply in your daily life. Next time you find yourself in a stressful situation, pause and ask yourself, what can I control here? Maybe it's your breath, your tone of voice, or your immediate reaction. By focusing on these controllable elements, you can begin to regain a sense of calm and control. Over time, as you practice this principle, you'll find that you become more resilient and less affected by external events. You'll start to see challenges as opportunities to practice your Stoic skills, to strengthen your inner peace and focus. You'll develop a sense of confidence and clarity that comes from knowing that, no matter what happens, you have the power to control your response. In conclusion, the first principle of Stoicism, control what you can, accept what you cannot, is a powerful tool for achieving peace and focus. By shifting your perspective and focusing on your internal state, you can navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. This principle encourages you to reclaim your power, find peace in the present moment, and approach life's difficulties with wisdom and courage. Remember, true strength lies not in controlling the world around you, but in mastering your own mind and heart. Principle 2. Embrace discomfort for growth. Have you ever felt that gnawing unease when stepping out of your comfort zone? The nervousness before a big presentation, the anxiety of trying something new, or the trepidation of facing a difficult conversation. These feelings are natural, but they also signal opportunities for growth. The second principle of Stoicism teaches us to embrace discomfort, as it is the crucible in which our true strength and resilience are forged. The Stoics believed that voluntary discomfort is essential for building character and mental fortitude. By deliberately exposing ourselves to challenges and hardships, we develop the strength to handle life's inevitable difficulties with greater ease. This concept, known as voluntary discomfort, was practiced by ancient Stoics like Seneca and Epictetus, who would intentionally live with less to remind themselves of their resilience and capability. Imagine an athlete training for a marathon. The grueling hours of practice, the soreness, and the exhaustion are all forms of discomfort. Yet, it is through this relentless training that the athlete builds endurance, strength, and the mental toughness needed to complete the race. In the same way, embracing discomfort in our daily lives can help us grow stronger and more resilient. Think about the last time you faced a significant challenge. Perhaps it was a demanding project at work, a personal loss, or a moment of self-doubt. How did you respond? Did you shy away from the discomfort, or did you face it head-on? The Stoic approach encourages us to lean into these moments of discomfort, recognizing them as opportunities to build our inner strength. Consider the example of Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher. Despite the immense pressures and responsibilities of his role, Marcus embraced the discomfort of his position. He used his daily challenges as opportunities to practice Stoic principles, maintaining his composure and clarity of thought, even in the face of adversity. His meditations are a testament to his commitment to embracing discomfort as a path to personal growth. Now, let's apply this principle to everyday situations. Imagine you have a fear of public speaking. Instead of avoiding opportunities to speak in front of others, you decide to embrace this discomfort. You start by practicing in front of a mirror, then move on to speaking in small groups, gradually increasing the audience size. Each step is uncomfortable, but with each experience, your confidence and skill grow. By the time you're standing in front of a large audience, you've built the resilience and capability to handle the situation with ease. Embracing discomfort doesn't mean seeking out unnecessary suffering. It means recognizing and accepting that growth often requires us to step out of our comfort zones. It's about understanding that true strength comes from facing challenges, not avoiding them. This mindset can transform how we approach difficulties, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth. Think of discomfort as a teacher, guiding you toward greater resilience and self-awareness. When you feel that familiar unease, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Maybe it's patience, perseverance, or humility. By shifting your perspective, discomfort becomes less of an enemy and more of a valuable ally in your personal development journey. In the modern world, where comfort is often prioritized, practicing voluntary discomfort can be a powerful exercise. Simple acts like taking a cold shower, fasting for a day, or walking instead of driving can remind us of our inherent strength and resilience. These small acts of discomfort can have a profound impact on our mental toughness, preparing us to handle larger challenges with greater ease. Imagine the empowerment that comes from regularly stepping out of your comfort zone. Each time you face discomfort and overcome it, you build a reservoir of strength and confidence. This cumulative growth transforms your approach to life's challenges, making you more adaptable and resilient. Embracing discomfort also cultivates a sense of gratitude. When you willingly experience hardship, you gain a deeper appreciation for the comforts and conveniences of life. This gratitude can enhance your overall sense of well-being, helping you to find contentment even in difficult circumstances. In conclusion, the second principle of Stoicism, embrace discomfort for growth, is a powerful tool for developing resilience and strength. By willingly stepping out of your comfort zone and facing challenges head-on, you build the mental and emotional fortitude needed to navigate life's difficulties. Remember, true growth and strength are born from discomfort, and by embracing it, you unlock your full potential. So next time you encounter discomfort, welcome it as a teacher, guiding you toward a stronger, more resilient self. Principle 3. Practice negative visualization. Have you ever considered how fragile your current happiness and stability truly are? What would you do if you lost your job tomorrow, faced a sudden health crisis, or experienced the unexpected loss of a loved one? These thoughts are uncomfortable, even frightening. But the third principle of Stoicism teaches us to practice negative visualization, a powerful technique to cultivate gratitude and resilience. Negative visualization, also known as premeditatio malorum, premeditation of evils, involves contemplating potential misfortunes and losses before they happen. The purpose is not to dwell in negativity, but to mentally prepare for adversity, thereby reducing the impact of life's inevitable challenges. By imagining the worst-case scenarios, we can appreciate what we have more deeply and face difficulties with greater calm and strength. Imagine waking up each day and taking a moment to visualize losing something you hold dear, your job, your health, or a cherished relationship. This might seem counterintuitive, but it serves a profound purpose. By contemplating these losses, you cultivate a deeper appreciation for what you currently have. You become more mindful of your blessings, leading to a greater sense of gratitude and contentment in your daily life. Consider the story of Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher who often practiced negative visualization. Despite his wealth and status, Seneca would regularly remind himself of the transient nature of life's pleasures. He would reflect on losing his wealth, facing exile, or encountering personal tragedy. This mental exercise didn't make Seneca pessimistic. Rather, it made him more resilient and appreciative of his present circumstances. When actual hardships arose, he was better equipped to handle them with composure and grace. Let's take a practical example. Imagine you're working on an important project at work. You've invested significant time and effort, and the success of the project is crucial for your career. Now, practice negative visualization by imagining that the project fails despite your best efforts. Visualize the disappointment, the conversations you might have with your boss, and the impact on your career. While this might seem daunting, it serves a vital purpose. By mentally preparing for this possibility, you reduce the fear of failure and are better equipped to handle it if it occurs. Moreover, you appreciate your current progress and efforts even more, knowing they are not guaranteed. Negative visualization also helps to mitigate the shock and emotional turmoil when unexpected events do occur. By regularly contemplating potential misfortunes, you train your mind to remain calm and composed. This mental preparedness acts as a buffer against the anxiety and stress that often accompany life's challenges. When you've already considered the worst, you're less likely to be blindsided and more likely to respond with resilience and clarity. Think about a time when you were caught off guard by a sudden misfortune. Perhaps it was a financial setback, a health issue, or a personal betrayal. The initial shock and emotional upheaval were likely overwhelming. Now, imagine if you had practiced negative visualization beforehand. You might not have prevented the event, but your response could have been markedly different, more measured, more composed, and more resilient. The practice of negative visualization also extends to our daily interactions and relationships. Imagine losing a close friend or family member. By visualizing this loss, you deepen your appreciation for their presence in your life. This heightened awareness encourages you to cherish your moments together, fostering deeper connections and reducing regrets. In the modern world, where we often avoid thinking about negative outcomes, negative visualization might seem counterproductive. However, embracing this Stoic practice can significantly enhance our mental and emotional resilience. It shifts our perspective from one of complacency to one of active appreciation and preparedness. By regularly contemplating potential losses, we become more grateful for what we have and more resilient in the face of adversity. Negative visualization also encourages us to live more mindfully. When we acknowledge the potential impermanence of our possessions, relationships, and circumstances, we become more present in our daily lives. We savor our experiences more deeply, knowing they are fleeting and precious. This mindfulness enhances our overall sense of well-being and fulfillment. In conclusion, the third principle of Stoicism, practice negative visualization, is a powerful tool for cultivating gratitude and resilience. By contemplating potential misfortunes and losses, we prepare our minds for adversity, reduce the impact of unexpected events, and deepen our appreciation for what we currently have. This practice encourages us to live more mindfully, cherish our blessings, and face life's challenges with greater calm and strength. So, take a moment each day to visualize what you might lose, and let this awareness guide you toward a more grateful, resilient, and fulfilling life. Principle 4. Focus on virtue. What truly matters to you? Is it wealth, status, or material possessions? Or is it the kind of person you are, your character, your integrity, your virtues? The fourth principle of Stoicism emphasizes the paramount importance of focusing on virtue, as it is the foundation of a meaningful and fulfilling life. In Stoicism, virtue is the highest good and the only true path to happiness. Virtue encompasses qualities such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These are not just abstract ideals, but practical guides for living a life of moral integrity and inner peace. By prioritizing virtue, we align our actions with our deepest values, creating a life of purpose and contentment. Consider the daily choices you make. Each decision, no matter how small, is an opportunity to practice virtue. For instance, imagine a situation where you're tempted to lie to avoid a difficult conversation. While a lie might offer immediate relief, it compromises your integrity. Choosing to be honest, even when it's uncomfortable, aligns you with the Stoic ideal of virtue. This choice strengthens your character and fosters a sense of inner peace, knowing you've acted according to your principles. The ancient Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, constantly reflected on virtue in their writings and actions. Marcus, as a Roman emperor, faced immense pressures and challenges. Yet, he consistently prioritized virtue over personal gain or comfort. In his meditations, he reminded himself to act with justice, courage, and wisdom, even in the face of adversity. This commitment to virtue guided his decisions and actions, helping him maintain his integrity and peace of mind. Focusing on virtue also means recognizing that external achievements and possessions are fleeting and ultimately beyond our control. Wealth can be lost, status can change, and possessions can be taken away. However, your character and virtues are entirely within your control and define who you are. By investing in virtue, you build a lasting foundation for happiness and resilience that external circumstances cannot shake. Consider the analogy of a tree with deep roots. When storms come, a tree with shallow roots is easily uprooted. But a tree with deep roots stands firm, no matter how fierce the storm. Your virtues are like the roots of this tree, grounding you in strength and stability. When you cultivate wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, you create a solid foundation that supports you through life's trials. Think about a challenging situation you faced recently. Perhaps it was a conflict at work, a difficult decision, or a moment of self-doubt. Now, consider how approaching this situation with virtue could transform it. For example, facing a conflict with courage and wisdom rather than fear and impulsiveness can lead to more constructive and positive outcomes. By focusing on virtue, you not only navigate challenges more effectively, but also grow stronger in the process. Focusing on virtue also involves continuous self-improvement. The Stoics believed that we should strive to be better each day, constantly reflecting on our actions and intentions. This process of self-examination helps us identify areas where we can grow and improve. It encourages us to take responsibility for our actions and to learn from our mistakes. By committing to this lifelong journey of self-improvement, we become more aligned with our virtues and more capable of living a fulfilling life. Imagine setting aside time each day to reflect on your actions and intentions. Ask yourself, did I act with wisdom today? Was I just and fair in my dealings? Did I demonstrate courage in the face of fear? These reflections help you stay aligned with your virtues and guide your future actions. Over time, this practice strengthens your character and deepens your sense of purpose and fulfillment. Focusing on virtue also enhances our relationships. When we act with integrity, kindness, and fairness, we build trust and respect with others. Our relationships become more meaningful and supportive, grounded in mutual respect and understanding. By prioritizing virtue in our interactions, we create a positive ripple effect that extends beyond ourselves, enriching the lives of those around us. In the modern world, where external success is often emphasized, focusing on virtue can seem countercultural. However, this Stoic principle offers a powerful antidote to the stress and emptiness that often accompany the pursuit of material goals. By prioritizing virtue, we shift our focus from what we have to who we are, creating a deeper sense of fulfillment and peace. In conclusion, the fourth principle of Stoicism, focus on virtue, is a profound guide for living a meaningful and fulfilling life. By prioritizing qualities like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, we align our actions with our deepest values, creating a solid foundation for happiness and resilience. This commitment to virtue transforms our daily choices, strengthens our character, and enhances our relationships. So, let virtue be your guiding star, illuminating the path to a life of purpose, integrity, and inner peace. Principle 5. Memento mori. Remember you will die. Have you ever truly contemplated your own mortality? The stark reality that your time on this earth is limited can be a powerful motivator to live fully and meaningfully. The fifth principle of Stoicism, memento mori, remember you will die, urges us to keep our mortality at the forefront of our minds. This contemplation isn't meant to be morbid, but rather a profound reminder to make the most of each moment. Memento mori is a practice that helps us prioritize what truly matters. By remembering that our time is finite, we can cut through the trivial distractions and focus on living authentically and purposefully. It encourages us to cherish our loved ones, pursue our passions, and act with integrity, knowing that every moment counts. Imagine waking up each day with the awareness that it could be your last. How would this change your perspective? Would you spend less time worrying about minor inconveniences and more time expressing love and gratitude? Would you pursue your dreams with greater urgency and abandon excuses? This heightened awareness of mortality can be a powerful catalyst for positive change, prompting us to live more intentional and fulfilling lives. Consider the example of Marcus Aurelius, who frequently reflected on his mortality in his meditations. Despite his position as emperor, he recognized that death comes for everyone, regardless of status or wealth. This acknowledgement helped him maintain humility and focus on what truly mattered, acting justly, serving others, and living in accordance with his values. By keeping death in mind, Marcus was able to navigate his responsibilities with a sense of purpose and clarity. Let's apply this principle to a practical scenario. Imagine you've been postponing a dream project, waiting for the perfect moment. Now, contemplate your mortality. Realize that the perfect moment might never come and that time is slipping away. This awareness can propel you to take action now, seizing the present moment rather than waiting for an uncertain future. The urgency brought about by memento mori can help you overcome procrastination and prioritize what truly matters to you. Many of our fears, whether of failure, rejection, or the unknown, stem from a desire to avoid discomfort and uncertainty. However, when we accept that death is inevitable, these fears lose their grip. We realize that avoiding risk doesn't prolong our lives, it merely diminishes the quality of our existence. Embracing mortality encourages us to take bold actions, pursue our passions, and live authentically, unencumbered by the fear of what might go wrong. Consider a difficult decision you're facing. Perhaps you're hesitant to change careers, move to a new city, or end a toxic relationship. Now, reflect on your mortality. Recognize that life is too short to remain stuck in situations that don't serve your well-being. This awareness can give you the courage to make difficult choices and prioritize your happiness and fulfillment. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. We get caught up in the pursuit of material success, social status, and fleeting pleasures, often at the expense of our deeper values and passions. Memento mori serves as a grounding reminder to realign our priorities and live in accordance with our true selves. It encourages us to let go of superficial concerns and focus on what brings us genuine joy and meaning. Imagine the peace and fulfillment that comes from living each day as if it were your last. You'd likely find yourself more present, more grateful, and more connected to your inner values. This shift in perspective can transform your approach to life, helping you to make choices that reflect your deepest aspirations and desires. In conclusion, the fifth principle of Stoicism, memento mori, is a powerful practice for living a meaningful and intentional life. By remembering that our time is limited, we can prioritize what truly matters, cultivate gratitude, and overcome fear. This awareness encourages us to live boldly, love deeply, and appreciate the beauty of each moment. So, take a moment each day to reflect on your mortality, and let this contemplation guide you toward a life of purpose, authenticity, and profound fulfillment. Principle 6. Amor fati, love your fate. What if, instead of resisting the events in your life, you embraced them wholeheartedly? What if you could find meaning and even joy in every situation, regardless of how challenging it might be? The sixth principle of Stoicism, amor fati, love your fate, encourages us to accept and embrace everything that happens, transforming obstacles into opportunities for growth and resilience. Amor fati is about more than mere acceptance. It's about actively loving every aspect of your life, including the hardships. This mindset allows you to see each event, whether pleasant or painful, as a vital part of your journey. By embracing your fate, you learn to find value and purpose in every experience, building an unshakable inner strength. Imagine a scenario where you've lost your job unexpectedly. Instead of succumbing to despair or anger, you decide to practice amor fati. You look for the lessons in this situation, understanding that it could be an opportunity for growth and redirection. Perhaps it's a chance to pursue a passion you've neglected or to develop new skills. By loving your fate, you transform a potentially devastating event into a springboard for positive change. Consider the life of Epictetus, who was born into slavery and faced numerous hardships. Despite his circumstances, Epictetus embraced amor fati. He found meaning in his struggles, using them as a foundation for his philosophical teachings. His resilience and acceptance of fate allowed him to rise above his conditions and inspire countless others. Epictetus's life exemplifies the power of loving one's fate, no matter how difficult it may seem. Let's apply this principle to a personal relationship. Imagine you're facing conflict with a close friend or family member. Instead of resenting the situation, practice amor fati by seeing it as an opportunity to deepen your understanding and strengthen your bond. Approach the conflict with empathy and an open heart, recognizing that even disagreements can lead to greater connection and growth. This perspective can transform the way you handle relationships, fostering deeper and more resilient connections. Embracing amor fati also involves letting go of the need to control every aspect of your life. Many of us spend significant energy trying to manipulate circumstances to fit our desires. However, this often leads to frustration and disappointment when things don't go as planned. By loving your fate, you release this need for control and learn to flow with life's natural rhythms. This acceptance brings a profound sense of peace and reduces the stress associated with resistance and control. Think about a time when things didn't go according to your plans. Perhaps you missed an important deadline, encountered an unexpected setback, or faced a personal disappointment. How did you react? Now, imagine facing the same situation with an amor fati mindset. Instead of resisting or feeling defeated, you accept the outcome and look for the positive aspects or lessons. This shift in perspective can drastically change your emotional response, fostering resilience and inner peace. Amor fati also encourages us to take responsibility for our actions and their consequences. When we love our fate, we acknowledge that our choices play a significant role in shaping our lives. This recognition empowers us to act with greater intention and integrity, knowing that we are active participants in our destiny. By embracing our role in our fate, we become more mindful of our decisions and their impact on our lives. Imagine you're facing a challenging project at work. Instead of dreading the difficulty, practice amor fati by seeing it as an opportunity to showcase your skills and grow professionally. Embrace the challenge with enthusiasm and a positive attitude, understanding that it's a part of your journey. This approach not only makes the experience more enjoyable, but also enhances your performance and resilience. In the context of personal growth, amor fati can be a powerful motivator. When you love your fate, you see every experience as a stepping stone to becoming your best self. Challenges and setbacks become opportunities to develop resilience, wisdom, and strength. This mindset fosters a continuous journey of self-improvement, driven by the understanding that every moment, good or bad, contributes to your growth. Consider the example of Thomas Edison, who faced numerous failures while inventing the light bulb. Instead of being discouraged, Edison embraced each failure as a necessary part of the process, famously saying, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This amor fati attitude allowed him to persevere and ultimately succeed. By loving his fate, Edison transformed obstacles into stepping stones to innovation. In conclusion, the sixth principle of Stoicism, amor fati, is a transformative approach to life. By loving your fate, you embrace every experience, finding meaning and growth in both joy and adversity. This mindset fosters resilience, peace, and a deep sense of purpose. It encourages you to let go of resistance, accept life's natural flow, and take responsibility for your actions. So, practice amor fati daily, and let this powerful principle guide you toward a life of unwavering strength and fulfillment. Principle 7. Cultivate inner calm. Have you ever found yourself overwhelmed by stress and anxiety, wishing for a moment of peace amidst the chaos? In today's fast-paced world, finding tranquility can seem like an impossible task. The seventh principle of Stoicism teaches us to cultivate inner calm, providing a refuge of serenity regardless of external circumstances. Inner calm, or ataraxia in Stoic philosophy, is a state of unshakable peace that arises from within. It is not dependent on external conditions, but is cultivated through mindful practices and a disciplined mindset. By developing this inner tranquility, you can navigate life's storms with grace and composure, maintaining clarity and focus even in the face of adversity. Imagine waking up each morning with a sense of calm that carries you through the day. Stressful situations at work, conflicts in your personal life, and unexpected challenges all lose their power to disturb your peace. This inner calm acts as a buffer, protecting you from the emotional turbulence that often accompanies life's ups and downs. Consider the life of Marcus Aurelius, who, as a Roman emperor, faced immense pressures and responsibilities. Despite the chaos surrounding him, Marcus cultivated inner calm through his Stoic practices. In his meditations, he emphasized the importance of maintaining tranquility, regardless of external events. By focusing on what he could control, his thoughts, actions, and reactions, Marcus was able to preserve his peace of mind amidst the turmoil of his reign. Let's apply this principle to a common scenario, dealing with a difficult colleague at work. Instead of allowing their behavior to disrupt your peace, you decide to cultivate inner calm. You acknowledge that you cannot control their actions, but you can control your response. By remaining composed and centered, you handle the situation with clarity and effectiveness, reducing stress and maintaining your equilibrium. Cultivating inner calm begins with mindful awareness. By paying attention to your thoughts and emotions, you can identify sources of stress and anxiety. This awareness allows you to address these triggers before they escalate, preventing them from disturbing your peace. Practices such as meditation, deep breathing, and mindfulness exercises can help you develop this awareness and strengthen your inner calm. Imagine setting aside a few minutes each day for meditation. During this time, you focus on your breath, letting go of distracting thoughts and embracing a sense of stillness. This practice not only calms your mind, but also trains you to maintain this tranquility throughout the day. Over time, meditation becomes a powerful tool for cultivating inner calm, helping you navigate life's challenges with poise and clarity. Another essential aspect of cultivating inner calm is acceptance. The Stoics taught that many things in life are beyond our control, and resisting these realities only leads to frustration and distress. By accepting what we cannot change, we free ourselves from the emotional turmoil that comes from futile resistance. This acceptance does not mean passive resignation, but a proactive focus on what we can control: our attitudes, actions, and reactions. Consider a situation where you face an unexpected setback, such as a project falling through or a plan being disrupted. Instead of reacting with frustration or anger, you practice acceptance. You acknowledge the reality of the situation and shift your focus to what you can do next. This acceptance allows you to maintain your inner calm, avoiding the stress and negativity that often accompany resistance. Gratitude is another powerful practice for cultivating inner calm. By regularly reflecting on the positive aspects of your life, you shift your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. This shift in perspective fosters a sense of contentment and peace, reducing anxiety and promoting emotional well-being. Imagine ending each day with a gratitude journal, writing down 3 things you're thankful for. These could be simple pleasures, acts of kindness, or personal achievements. This practice not only enhances your sense of well-being, but also reinforces your inner calm, grounding you in a positive and appreciative mindset. Cultivating inner calm also involves setting boundaries. In a world that demands constant attention and engagement, it's crucial to create spaces of quiet and solitude. These moments of retreat allow you to recharge and reconnect with your inner peace, providing a sanctuary from the noise and distractions of everyday life. Think about creating a daily ritual of quiet time, whether it's a morning walk, a moment of stillness before bed, or a dedicated space for reflection. During this time, you disconnect from external pressures and focus on nurturing your inner calm. This practice helps you maintain your equilibrium, ensuring that you face the world from a place of strength and serenity. In conclusion, the 7th principle of Stoicism, cultivate inner calm, is a vital practice for navigating life's challenges with grace and composure. By developing mindful awareness, practicing acceptance, expressing gratitude, and setting boundaries, you create a reservoir of tranquility that shields you from external turmoil. This inner calm not only enhances your emotional well-being, but also empowers you to live with clarity, focus, and resilience. So, make inner calm a priority in your life, and let this serene strength guide you through every storm. Principle 8. Practice voluntary discomfort. What if you could build mental and emotional strength by intentionally stepping out of your comfort zone? The 8th principle of Stoicism, practice voluntary discomfort, encourages us to periodically expose ourselves to challenges and hardships to cultivate resilience and self-discipline. This deliberate practice helps us prepare for life's inevitable adversities and enhances our appreciation for the comforts we often take for granted. Voluntary discomfort involves choosing to endure discomfort or hardship on purpose. This can take many forms, such as fasting, physical exercise, or deliberately facing fears and anxieties. By willingly embracing discomfort, we strengthen our ability to cope with difficult situations and develop a greater sense of inner fortitude. Imagine starting your day with a cold shower. The initial shock is uncomfortable, but you endure it purposefully. This small act of voluntary discomfort trains your mind to tolerate discomfort and builds mental resilience. Over time, you find that other challenges in your day, stressful meetings, unexpected setbacks, or difficult conversations, are easier to handle because you've practiced enduring discomfort. Consider the story of Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher who was born into slavery and faced numerous hardships throughout his life. Epictetus embraced voluntary discomfort as a way to strengthen his character and prepare for future challenges. By choosing to endure discomfort, he cultivated a mindset of resilience and self-control, enabling him to maintain his peace and composure in even the most difficult circumstances. Let's apply this principle to a practical scenario. Imagine you have a fear of public speaking. Instead of avoiding opportunities to speak in public, you decide to practice voluntary discomfort by deliberately seeking out these opportunities. Each time you speak, you face your fear head-on, gradually building your confidence and reducing your anxiety. This practice not only helps you overcome your fear, but also strengthens your overall resilience, making you more capable of handling other challenges. Voluntary discomfort also helps us develop self-discipline. By choosing to endure hardship, we train ourselves to delay gratification and resist impulsive behaviors. This self-discipline extends to all areas of our lives, from managing our finances to maintaining healthy habits. It empowers us to make choices that align with our long-term goals and values, rather than succumbing to short-term desires. Imagine practicing voluntary discomfort by fasting for a day. The hunger you feel is uncomfortable, but you endure it with purpose. This practice strengthens your self-discipline, helping you resist the temptation to overeat or indulge in unhealthy foods. It also fosters a deeper appreciation for the food you eat, transforming a simple meal into a source of gratitude and mindfulness. Another benefit of voluntary discomfort is the ability to cultivate empathy and compassion. By experiencing discomfort ourselves, we become more attuned to the struggles and hardships of others. This empathy enhances our connections and relationships, fostering a sense of shared humanity and understanding. Consider volunteering for a day of manual labor or community service. The physical discomfort you endure helps you appreciate the hard work and challenges faced by others. This experience not only strengthens your character, but also deepens your empathy and compassion, enriching your interactions and relationships. Practicing voluntary discomfort also shifts our perspective on what is truly necessary for happiness. In a world that often equates comfort with well-being, embracing discomfort helps us realize that true contentment comes from within. It encourages us to seek fulfillment in our inner virtues and values, rather than external comforts and pleasures. Think about spending a weekend without modern conveniences, no smartphone, no internet, no luxurious amenities. Initially, the lack of comfort might be challenging, but you gradually find contentment in simple pleasures. A walk in nature, a good book, or meaningful conversations. This experience helps you recognize that true happiness is not dependent on external comforts, but is rooted in a sense of inner peace and fulfillment. In the context of personal growth, voluntary discomfort serves as a powerful catalyst. By intentionally challenging ourselves, we expand our comfort zones and unlock new potentials. This practice encourages us to embrace change and uncertainty, fostering a mindset of continuous growth and improvement. Imagine setting a personal goal to run a marathon. The training requires enduring physical discomfort and pushing your limits. Each run strengthens your body and mind, preparing you for the ultimate challenge. This practice not only helps you achieve your goal, but also instills a sense of confidence and resilience that extends to other areas of your life. In conclusion, the eighth principle of Stoicism, practice voluntary discomfort, is a profound method for cultivating resilience, self-discipline, empathy, and inner strength. By deliberately exposing ourselves to challenges and hardships, we prepare for life's inevitable adversities and deepen our appreciation for the comforts we often take for granted. This practice empowers us to live with greater courage, compassion, and fulfillment. So, embrace voluntary discomfort as a regular practice and let it guide you toward a life of unwavering strength and purpose. Principle 9. Harness the power of perspective. Have you ever faced a situation that seemed overwhelming, only to later realize it wasn't as dire as you initially thought? The 9th principle of Stoicism, harness the power of perspective, teaches us to step back and view our challenges from a broader standpoint. By shifting our perspective, we can reduce stress, gain clarity, and respond more effectively to life's trials. Perspective is about seeing the bigger picture and understanding that our immediate emotions and reactions are often temporary and limited. When we broaden our view, we can detach from our initial impulses and assess situations more rationally. This shift allows us to approach challenges with a calm and composed mindset, fostering resilience and wisdom. Imagine a stressful day at work where everything seems to be going wrong. Deadlines are missed, conflicts arise, and nothing seems to go as planned. In the heat of the moment, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and frustrated. However, by harnessing the power of perspective, you can step back and see the day in the context of your entire career. This single day, though challenging, is just one of many, and its impact is likely to be minimal in the grand scheme of things. This broader view helps you manage your stress and maintain your composure. Consider the example of Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher who faced exile and political upheaval during his life. Despite these significant challenges, Seneca practiced the power of perspective. He viewed his exile not as a catastrophic event, but as an opportunity to study, write, and reflect. By shifting his perspective, Seneca transformed a potentially devastating experience into a period of growth and intellectual achievement. Let's apply this principle to a personal scenario. Imagine experiencing a relationship breakup. Initially, the pain and sense of loss can be overwhelming. However, by harnessing the power of perspective, you step back and consider the broader context of your life. You reflect on past experiences where you've overcome similar challenges and recognize that this moment, though painful, is part of your journey. This shift in perspective helps you see the breakup as an opportunity for self-discovery and growth, reducing the intensity of your immediate emotions. Harnessing the power of perspective also involves considering different viewpoints. Often, we get stuck in our own narrow perceptions, which can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts. By actively seeking out and understanding other perspectives, we can foster empathy, improve relationships, and make more informed decisions. Imagine a conflict with a coworker. Instead of holding on to your own viewpoint, you take a step back and consider their perspective. You try to understand their motivations, challenges, and feelings. This broader understanding helps you approach the situation with empathy and openness, leading to more constructive and harmonious interactions. Another aspect of harnessing perspective is recognizing the impermanence of most situations. The Stoics often reflected on the fleeting nature of life, understanding that both joy and sorrow are temporary. This awareness can help us maintain equanimity, knowing that current difficulties will pass and new opportunities will arise. Think about a period of intense stress or hardship you've experienced. In the midst of it, it may have felt never-ending, but looking back, you can see that it was temporary and that you emerged stronger. This recognition of impermanence can help you navigate future challenges with greater resilience and calm, knowing that they too will pass. Harnessing the power of perspective also involves gratitude. By focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we can shift our mindset from scarcity to abundance. This practice of gratitude enhances our overall well-being and helps us maintain a positive outlook, even in the face of adversity. Consider starting a daily gratitude practice. Each evening, reflect on 3 things you're grateful for, no matter how small. This habit trains your mind to focus on the positives in your life, fostering a sense of contentment and reducing stress. Over time, this practice shifts your perspective, making it easier to see the good in challenging situations. In the context of personal growth, harnessing the power of perspective can be a powerful tool for overcoming self-doubt and fear. When we broaden our view, we can see our potential and capabilities more clearly, recognizing that setbacks are part of the learning process and not definitive judgments on our abilities. Imagine you're pursuing a new skill or career path and facing initial failures. Instead of viewing these setbacks as evidence of your inadequacy, you shift your perspective and see them as stepping stones to mastery. This broader view helps you persevere, maintaining confidence and determination in the face of challenges. In conclusion, the 9th principle of Stoicism, harness the power of perspective, is a transformative practice for navigating life's challenges with wisdom and resilience. By stepping back and seeing the bigger picture, considering different viewpoints, recognizing impermanence, and practicing gratitude, we can reduce stress and respond more effectively to adversity. This shift in perspective empowers us to live with greater clarity, empathy, and inner strength. So, make it a habit to harness the power of perspective and let this broadened view guide you toward a life of balanced and enlightened resilience. Principle 10. Embrace the present moment. Have you ever found yourself so caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past that you forget to live in the here and now? The 10th principle of Stoicism, embrace the present moment, encourages us to fully engage with the present, appreciating the richness and possibilities of each moment. By grounding ourselves in the present, we can experience greater clarity, joy, and fulfillment in our lives. Embracing the present moment, also known as mindfulness, involves being fully aware of our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. It requires letting go of distractions and focusing on the here and now. This practice helps us cultivate a deeper connection to ourselves and our experiences, fostering a sense of peace and contentment. Imagine taking a walk in nature, leaving your phone behind and paying close attention to the sights, sounds, and smells around you. The rustling of leaves, the chirping of birds, and the warmth of the sun on your skin all become vivid and enchanting. By immersing yourself in the present moment, you experience a profound sense of peace and connection with the world around you. Consider the teachings of Epictetus, who emphasized the importance of focusing on what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions. By concentrating on the present moment, we can direct our energy toward what we can influence, rather than wasting it on worries about the past or future. This focus helps us navigate life with greater clarity and effectiveness. Let's apply this principle to a common scenario, dealing with a challenging project at work. Instead of getting overwhelmed by the scope of the project or worrying about potential outcomes, you decide to focus on the present task at hand. You break the project into manageable steps and give your full attention to each one. This focus not only enhances your performance, but also reduces stress, allowing you to approach the project with calm and confidence. Embracing the present moment also involves letting go of the past. Many of us carry the weight of past mistakes, regrets, and grievances, which can cloud our present experiences. By releasing these burdens, we free ourselves to fully engage with the here and now. This release allows us to move forward with a lighter heart and a clearer mind. Imagine you've had a falling out with a friend, and the regret and hurt linger in your thoughts. Instead of dwelling on the past, you decide to embrace the present moment. You acknowledge your feelings, learn from the experience, and let go of the negative emotions. This shift allows you to focus on rebuilding the relationship, or if necessary, moving on with a sense of peace and acceptance. Another aspect of embracing the present moment is reducing our attachment to future outcomes. Many of us spend significant energy planning, anticipating, and worrying about the future. While planning is important, excessive focus on future outcomes can lead to anxiety and distraction. By grounding ourselves in the present, we can approach the future with greater equanimity and flexibility. Think about preparing for an important exam. While it's natural to think about the results, dwelling too much on the outcome can create unnecessary stress. Instead, you decide to focus on your study sessions, giving each one your full attention. This presence not only improves your retention and understanding, but also reduces anxiety about the future. You trust that by doing your best in the present moment, you'll be prepared for whatever comes. Embracing the present moment also enriches our relationships. When we are fully present with others, we listen more deeply, understand more fully, and connect more meaningfully. This presence fosters stronger, more authentic relationships, enhancing our overall well-being and happiness. Consider a conversation with a loved one. Instead of letting your mind wander to other concerns, you choose to be fully present. You listen attentively, without interrupting or thinking about your response. This presence makes the other person feel valued and heard, deepening your connection and understanding. Over time, this practice of being present in your relationships can transform the quality of your interactions, bringing greater empathy and intimacy. Practicing mindfulness also involves savoring the simple pleasures of life. Often we rush through our days, missing the small moments of beauty and joy that surround us. By slowing down and appreciating these moments, we can enhance our overall sense of happiness and fulfillment. Imagine enjoying a meal without distractions. No phone, no TV, just you and your food. You savor each bite, noticing the flavors, textures, and aromas. This mindfulness transforms a routine activity into a rich and satisfying experience, fostering a deeper appreciation for the nourishment and pleasure it brings. In conclusion, the 10th principle of Stoicism, embrace the present moment, is a powerful practice for living a fulfilled and content life. By grounding ourselves in the here and now, we can reduce stress, enhance our focus, and deepen our connections with others. This mindfulness allows us to appreciate the richness of our experiences and navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and calm. So, make it a habit to embrace the present moment, and let this practice guide you toward a life of greater presence, joy, and fulfillment. Principle 11. Master the art of self-control. Have you ever felt powerless in the face of temptation, struggling to resist immediate pleasures that lead to long-term regrets? The 11th principle of Stoicism, master the art of self-control, is about developing the discipline to govern your impulses and desires, enabling you to live with integrity and purpose. By mastering self-control, you can make decisions that align with your values and goals, fostering a life of greater fulfillment and stability. Self-control, or sophrosin in Stoic philosophy, is the virtue of temperance and moderation. It involves regulating your emotions, desires, and actions to maintain balance and harmony within yourself. This mastery is not about rigidly suppressing your natural impulses, but about guiding them in a way that serves your highest good. Imagine you're trying to adopt a healthier lifestyle, but you're constantly tempted by unhealthy snacks. Mastering self-control means acknowledging your cravings without immediately giving in to them. You remind yourself of your long-term health goals and choose to eat a nutritious meal instead. This disciplined choice reinforces your commitment to your well-being and strengthens your ability to resist future temptations. Consider the life of Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism. Zeno emphasized the importance of self-control in achieving a virtuous life. He taught that by mastering our desires and impulses, we can achieve inner peace and harmony. Zeno's teachings inspired countless individuals to cultivate self-discipline and live in accordance with their principles, regardless of external circumstances. Let's apply this principle to a modern scenario: managing digital distractions. In today's hyper-connected world, we're constantly bombarded with notifications, messages, and social media updates. These distractions can undermine our productivity and focus, leading to stress and inefficiency. Mastering self-control means setting boundaries for your digital consumption. You decide to designate specific times for checking your phone and social media, ensuring that these activities don't interfere with your work or personal interactions. This disciplined approach helps you maintain focus and achieve your goals more effectively. Self-control also extends to our emotional responses. Often, we react impulsively to situations driven by anger, frustration, or fear. By mastering self-control, we can pause and reflect before responding, choosing actions that align with our values and long-term interests. Imagine facing a difficult conversation with a colleague who has upset you. Instead of reacting with immediate anger, you take a moment to breathe and reflect. You consider the best way to address the issue constructively, focusing on finding a resolution rather than escalating the conflict. This controlled response not only preserves your professional relationship, but also demonstrates maturity and emotional intelligence. Another aspect of self-control is the ability to delay gratification. In a culture that often prioritizes instant pleasure, the capacity to wait for more significant rewards can be a powerful tool for personal growth and success. By delaying gratification, we can make choices that yield more substantial and lasting benefits. Think about saving money for a long-term goal, such as buying a home or funding education. Mastering self-control means resisting the urge to spend on immediate pleasures and focusing on your savings plan. This disciplined approach ensures that you achieve your financial goals, providing security and fulfillment in the future. Self-control also enhances our ability to maintain healthy habits and routines. Whether it's exercising regularly, eating well, or maintaining a consistent sleep schedule, disciplined habits contribute to our overall well-being and productivity. Imagine committing to a daily exercise routine. Initially, it may be challenging to find the motivation, especially when you're tired or busy. However, by mastering self-control, you push through these moments of resistance and stick to your routine. Over time, this discipline becomes a habit, leading to improved physical health and mental clarity. In the context of personal growth, self-control is essential for overcoming self-destructive behaviors and patterns. Many of us have habits that undermine our potential, whether it's procrastination, negative self-talk, or unhealthy coping mechanisms. By cultivating self-control, we can break these patterns and create more positive and constructive behaviors. Imagine you have a habit of procrastinating on important tasks. By mastering self-control, you identify the triggers and underlying causes of your procrastination. You develop strategies to manage your time and motivation, such as breaking tasks into smaller steps and setting clear deadlines. This disciplined approach helps you overcome procrastination and achieve your goals more effectively. In conclusion, the 11th principle of Stoicism, master the art of self-control, is a vital practice for living a life of integrity, purpose, and fulfillment. By developing the discipline to govern your impulses and desires, you can make choices that align with your values and goals. This mastery of self-control not only enhances your personal well-being, but also empowers you to navigate life's challenges with resilience and clarity. So, commit to mastering the art of self-control, and let this discipline guide you toward a life of greater balance and harmony. Principle 12. Cultivate gratitude. Do you often find yourself focusing on what you lack rather than appreciating what you have? The 12th principle of Stoicism, cultivate gratitude, teaches us to shift our focus from scarcity to abundance. By developing a mindset of gratitude, we can enhance our overall happiness, build resilience, and create a more positive and fulfilling life. Gratitude involves recognizing and appreciating the good things in our lives, both big and small. It's about shifting our attention away from what we want or what's missing, and instead valuing what we already have. This practice helps us foster a sense of contentment and joy, regardless of our circumstances. Imagine starting your day by writing down 3 things you're grateful for. It could be anything from the warmth of your bed to the support of a loved one. This simple act sets a positive tone for your day, reminding you of the abundance in your life. Over time, this habit of gratitude can transform your mindset, making it easier to see the good in every situation. Consider the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor. Despite the immense pressures and challenges of his role, Marcus consistently practiced gratitude. In his meditations, he often reflected on the people and experiences that brought him joy and wisdom. This practice helped him maintain a sense of peace and perspective amidst the chaos of his reign. Let's apply this principle to a practical scenario, dealing with a difficult situation at work. Perhaps you've faced a setback, such as a failed project or a missed promotion. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, you decide to focus on what you've learned and the opportunities that still lie ahead. You express gratitude for the support of your colleagues, the skills you've developed, and the new possibilities that may arise from this experience. This shift in perspective not only reduces your stress, but also motivates you to move forward with optimism and determination. Gratitude also plays a crucial role in our relationships. When we express appreciation for the people in our lives, we strengthen our bonds and create a more positive and supportive environment. This practice fosters empathy and kindness, enhancing our connections with others. Imagine taking a moment each day to thank someone in your life, whether it's a family member, friend, or co-worker. You might send a quick message of appreciation or express your gratitude in person. This simple act of acknowledgement can have a profound impact, deepening your relationships and spreading positivity. Over time, this practice creates a ripple effect, encouraging others to express gratitude and fostering a culture of appreciation. Another aspect of cultivating gratitude is recognizing the beauty and wonder in everyday moments. Often, we rush through our lives, missing the simple pleasures that surround us. By slowing down and savoring these moments, we can enhance our sense of joy and wonder. Think about a quiet moment in nature, such as watching a sunset or listening to the sound of rain. By fully immersing yourself in these experiences, you cultivate a deep sense of appreciation for the world around you. This mindfulness practice helps you connect with the present moment and find joy in the simple things. Gratitude also helps us build resilience in the face of adversity. When we focus on what we're grateful for, we create a buffer against negative emotions and stress. This positive mindset enables us to navigate challenges with greater strength and perspective. Imagine facing a personal crisis, such as a health issue or financial hardship. By practicing gratitude, you remind yourself of the support systems and resources you have, the lessons you've learned, and the strengths you've developed. This focus on the positives helps you maintain hope and resilience, empowering you to overcome the difficulties with grace and determination. In the context of personal growth, gratitude can be a powerful motivator. When we appreciate our progress and achievements, we're more likely to stay motivated and continue striving for our goals. This practice helps us celebrate our successes and learn from our experiences, fostering a sense of ongoing growth and development. Consider setting aside time each week to reflect on your accomplishments and express gratitude for your efforts. This could involve journaling, sharing your achievements with a trusted friend, or simply taking a moment to acknowledge your progress. This habit reinforces your sense of self-worth and motivates you to keep moving forward. In conclusion, the 12th principle of Stoicism, cultivate gratitude, is a transformative practice for enhancing your overall well-being and creating a more positive and fulfilling life. By recognizing and appreciating the good things in your life, you can shift your focus from scarcity to abundance, build resilience, and strengthen your relationships. This mindset of gratitude fosters contentment, joy, and a deeper connection with the world around you. So, make it a habit to cultivate gratitude and let this practice guide you toward a life of greater happiness and fulfillment. Principle 13. Develop a strong sense of purpose. Have you ever felt lost or directionless, unsure of what you're truly striving for in life? The 13th principle of Stoicism, develop a strong sense of purpose, emphasizes the importance of identifying and committing to your core values and goals. By cultivating a clear sense of purpose, you can navigate life with greater clarity, motivation, and resilience, finding meaning and fulfillment in every endeavor. A strong sense of purpose acts as a guiding star, directing your actions and decisions toward meaningful and fulfilling outcomes. It helps you align your daily activities with your long-term goals and values, providing a sense of direction and motivation even during challenging times. Imagine having a deep-seated passion for helping others. This purpose might lead you to pursue a career in healthcare, education, or social work. Regardless of the obstacles you encounter, your sense of purpose drives you to persevere, knowing that your work contributes to a greater good. This clarity and commitment provide a sense of fulfillment and resilience, helping you overcome difficulties and stay focused on your mission. Consider the life of Marcus Aurelius, who found his purpose in leading and serving the Roman Empire with wisdom and justice. Despite facing immense challenges, including wars, political intrigue, and personal loss, Marcus remained steadfast in his commitment to his purpose. His sense of duty and responsibility guided his actions and decisions, enabling him to lead with integrity and strength. Let's apply this principle to a practical scenario, pursuing a challenging personal goal, such as writing a book. Developing a strong sense of purpose means identifying why this goal is important to you. Perhaps it's to share your knowledge, inspire others, or achieve a personal milestone. This purpose fuels your dedication and perseverance, helping you stay motivated even when you face writer's block, self-doubt, or other obstacles. By keeping your purpose in mind, you can navigate these challenges with greater resilience and determination. A strong sense of purpose also helps you prioritize your time and energy. In a world filled with distractions and competing demands, having a clear purpose allows you to focus on what truly matters. This focus enhances your productivity and ensures that your efforts are aligned with your long-term goals. Imagine you're juggling multiple responsibilities, from work and family to personal projects and social commitments. By developing a strong sense of purpose, you can assess which activities align with your goals and values and which ones do not. This clarity helps you make informed decisions about how to allocate your time and energy, reducing stress and enhancing your overall effectiveness. Another aspect of cultivating purpose is the ability to find meaning in everyday activities. Even mundane tasks can become purposeful when they are connected to a larger goal or value. This perspective transforms routine activities into meaningful contributions, fostering a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. Think about the daily tasks involved in raising a family. While some activities may seem repetitive or tedious, viewing them through the lens of your purpose, providing love, support, and guidance to your children, infuses them with meaning. This mindset helps you approach each task with a sense of purpose and dedication, enhancing your overall sense of fulfillment. A strong sense of purpose also fosters resilience in the face of adversity. When you are committed to a meaningful goal, you are more likely to persevere through setbacks and challenges. This resilience is fueled by the knowledge that your efforts are contributing to something greater than yourself. Imagine facing a significant setback in your career, such as losing a job or a major project failing. Instead of being overwhelmed by the disappointment, your sense of purpose helps you stay focused on your long-term goals. You view the setback as a learning opportunity, using it to refine your approach and strengthen your resolve. This resilience not only helps you overcome the immediate challenge, but also prepares you to navigate future obstacles with greater strength and confidence. In the context of personal growth, developing a strong sense of purpose can be a transformative process. It involves introspection and self-discovery, identifying your core values, passions, and strengths. This clarity enables you to set meaningful goals and create a life that aligns with your true self. Consider taking time to reflect on your life's purpose. You might explore questions such as, what are my core values? What activities bring me the most joy and fulfillment? What impact do I want to have on the world? This introspection helps you uncover your true purpose, guiding your actions and decisions toward a life of greater meaning and alignment. In conclusion, the 13th principle of Stoicism, develop a strong sense of purpose, is essential for living a life of clarity, motivation, and fulfillment. By identifying and committing to your core values and goals, you can navigate life's challenges with resilience and determination. This sense of purpose acts as a guiding star, directing your actions toward meaningful and fulfilling outcomes. So, take the time to develop a strong sense of purpose, and let this clarity and commitment guide you toward a life of greater meaning and satisfaction. Principle 14. Embrace discomfort for growth. Do you shy away from challenges, seeking the comfort of familiarity over the uncertainty of the unknown? The 14th principle of Stoicism, embrace discomfort for growth, urges us to step outside our comfort zones and face difficulties head-on. By welcoming discomfort and adversity, we can foster personal growth, build resilience, and achieve our fullest potential. Embracing discomfort involves intentionally putting ourselves in situations that challenge us, both physically and mentally. This practice helps us develop the skills, strength, and resilience needed to navigate life's inevitable difficulties with grace and confidence. Imagine you're preparing for a marathon. The rigorous training involves long hours of running, pushing through physical exhaustion, and enduring sore muscles. While the process is uncomfortable, it's through this discomfort that you build endurance, strength, and mental toughness. Each run, each moment of pushing through the pain, brings you closer to your goal and helps you grow as an individual. Consider the example of Seneca, the Roman philosopher and statesman who advocated for voluntary discomfort as a means of strengthening the mind and body. Seneca would periodically live as a pauper with minimal food and clothing to remind himself of the importance of resilience and the ability to endure hardship. This practice not only prepared him for potential adversity, but also reinforced his appreciation for life's comforts and privileges. Let's apply this principle to a practical scenario: advancing in your career. Suppose you aspire to take on a leadership role, but the thought of public speaking or handling high-stakes negotiations terrifies you. Embracing discomfort means seeking out opportunities to practice these skills, even if it means facing fear and uncertainty. You might join a public speaking group, volunteer for challenging projects, or seek mentorship from experienced leaders. Each uncomfortable experience helps you develop the confidence and competence needed to excel in your desired role. Embracing discomfort also involves facing emotional challenges. Many of us avoid difficult conversations, uncomfortable emotions, or situations that trigger anxiety or fear. By confronting these challenges, we can develop emotional resilience and deepen our self-awareness. Imagine you have unresolved conflict with a close friend. Instead of avoiding the issue, you decide to have an honest and open conversation. While the discussion may be uncomfortable and emotionally taxing, it ultimately leads to a deeper understanding and stronger relationship. This willingness to face discomfort fosters emotional growth and strengthens your ability to navigate complex interpersonal dynamics. Another aspect of embracing discomfort is the willingness to make mistakes and learn from them. Often, fear of failure holds us back from taking risks and pursuing our dreams. By viewing mistakes as opportunities for growth, we can approach challenges with a more open and resilient mindset. Think about learning a new skill, such as playing a musical instrument or speaking a new language. The initial stages are often filled with mistakes, frustration, and discomfort. However, by persevering through these challenges and viewing each mistake as a learning opportunity, you gradually improve and gain proficiency. This process not only builds your skills, but also enhances your resilience and willingness to embrace new challenges. Embracing discomfort also helps us develop a growth mindset, the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and perseverance. This mindset encourages us to seek out challenges, learn from setbacks, and continuously strive for improvement. Imagine approaching a difficult project at work with a growth mindset. Instead of fearing failure or doubting your abilities, you view the project as an opportunity to learn and grow. You embrace the challenges, seek feedback, and persist through difficulties. This approach not only enhances your performance, but also reinforces your belief in your ability to grow and succeed. In the context of personal development, embracing discomfort can lead to profound transformation. It requires a willingness to step into the unknown, face fears, and challenge self-limiting beliefs. This courageous approach fosters self-discovery and personal growth, helping you achieve your fullest potential. Consider setting a personal goal that pushes you outside your comfort zone, such as traveling alone, starting a new hobby, or taking on a leadership role in your community. By embracing the discomfort and uncertainty of these experiences, you expand your horizons, build resilience, and uncover new strengths and capabilities. In conclusion, the 14th principle of Stoicism, embrace discomfort for growth, is a powerful practice for achieving personal and professional growth. By intentionally seeking out and facing challenges, we develop the resilience, skills, and strength needed to navigate life's difficulties with confidence. This willingness to embrace discomfort fosters a growth mindset, enhances our emotional resilience, and helps us achieve our fullest potential. So, commit to embracing discomfort and let this courageous approach guide you toward a life of continuous growth and transformation. Principle 15. Practice equanimity in adversity. Have you ever faced a crisis and felt overwhelmed by emotions, struggling to maintain your composure? The fifth Stoicism, practice equanimity in adversity, encourages us to cultivate a calm and balanced mind, especially in challenging times. By developing equanimity, we can navigate crises with greater clarity, resilience, and strength. A Stoic philosopher who endured slavery and exile, yet remained steadfast in his practice of equanimity. Epictetus taught that while we cannot control external events, we can control our responses to them. By maintaining inner tranquility and focusing on what is within our control, we can face any adversity with grace and resilience. Let's apply this principle to a modern scenario, dealing with a significant personal loss, such as the end of a relationship. The emotional pain can be overwhelming, making it difficult to see a way forward. Practicing equanimity involves accepting the pain without letting it define you. You allow yourself to grieve, but you also focus on self-care, seek support from loved ones, and gradually begin to rebuild your life. This balanced approach helps you heal and find strength in the midst of heartache. Equanimity also involves letting go of attachment to specific outcomes. Often, we become fixated on achieving certain goals or maintaining particular situations, and when things don't go as planned, we experience distress. By cultivating equanimity, we learn to accept whatever comes our way with an open and flexible mindset. Imagine preparing for an important presentation at work. Despite your best efforts, technical issues arise, and the presentation doesn't go as planned. Instead of reacting with frustration or disappointment, you practice equanimity. You acknowledge the setback, adapt to the situation, and continue with poise. This calm and composed response not only impresses your colleagues, but also reinforces your resilience and ability to handle unexpected challenges. Another aspect of equanimity is the ability to stay centered amidst external chaos. Life often throws curveballs, unexpected events, conflicts, and pressures that can easily disrupt our peace of mind. By practicing equanimity, we develop the ability to remain calm and focused, even when everything around us seems to be falling apart. Think about navigating a busy day filled with deadlines, meetings, and personal responsibilities. Stress and pressure can quickly escalate, leading to anxiety and overwhelm. Practicing equanimity means taking moments throughout the day to pause, breathe deeply, and center yourself. This practice helps you maintain clarity and composure, enabling you to handle each task with greater efficiency and calm. Equanimity also enhances our relationships by fostering understanding and empathy. When we approach conflicts with a calm and balanced mind, we're more likely to listen, communicate effectively, and find constructive solutions. This practice strengthens our connections and reduces the likelihood of misunderstandings and resentment. Imagine a disagreement with a close friend. Emotions may run high, and the conversation could easily escalate into a heated argument. Practicing equanimity means staying calm, listening to the other person's perspective, and expressing your own thoughts clearly and respectfully. This approach helps de-escalate the situation and facilitates a more productive and understanding dialogue. In the context of personal growth, equanimity allows us to embrace change and uncertainty with confidence. Life is inherently unpredictable, and our ability to adapt and thrive depends on our capacity to remain calm and centered amidst the unknown. This mindset helps us approach new opportunities and challenges with an open heart and a resilient spirit. Consider embarking on a major life transition, such as moving to a new city or starting a new career. The uncertainty and potential obstacles can be daunting, but by practicing equanimity, you focus on the present moment and take each step with calm and confidence. This approach not only reduces anxiety, but also enhances your ability to make thoughtful decisions and embrace new experiences. In conclusion, the 15th principle of Stoicism, practice equanimity in adversity is a vital practice for maintaining inner peace and resilience in the face of life's challenges. By cultivating a calm and balanced mind, we can navigate crises with greater clarity and strength, respond to conflicts with empathy and understanding, and embrace change with confidence. This practice of equanimity enhances our overall well-being and empowers us to face adversity with grace and composure. So, commit to practicing equanimity in adversity and let this inner calm guide you through life's storms with resilience and poise. Principle 16. Prioritize inner virtue over external success. Are you constantly chasing external achievements only to find they leave you feeling empty and unfulfilled? The 16th principle of Stoicism, prioritize inner virtue over external success, emphasizes the importance of focusing on the development of your character and moral integrity rather than pursuing outward accolades and material gains. By prioritizing inner virtue, you can achieve a deeper sense of fulfillment and lead a more meaningful life. In a world that often measures success by wealth, status, and achievements, it can be easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Stoicism teaches us that true happiness and contentment come from cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These inner qualities guide our actions and decisions, leading to a life of integrity and purpose. Imagine you're offered a promotion at work that comes with a significant salary increase but requires you to engage in unethical practices. Prioritizing inner virtue means declining the promotion and staying true to your moral principles, even if it means forgoing financial gain. This decision not only preserves your integrity, but also contributes to your long-term well-being and self-respect. Consider the example of Cato the Younger, a Stoic philosopher and Roman statesman known for his unwavering commitment to virtue and integrity. Cato consistently prioritized his principles over personal gain, even when it meant facing political isolation and personal hardship. His steadfast adherence to virtue earned him respect and admiration, leaving a lasting legacy of moral courage and integrity. Let's apply this principle to a practical scenario: setting personal goals. Many people set goals based on external measures of success, such as earning a certain amount of money, acquiring material possessions, or gaining social recognition. While these achievements can provide temporary satisfaction, they often fail to bring lasting fulfillment. Prioritizing inner virtue means setting goals that align with your core values and contribute to your personal growth and the well-being of others. Imagine setting a goal to volunteer regularly at a local charity. This goal is driven by a desire to practice compassion and contribute to your community. While it may not bring financial rewards or public recognition, it enriches your life with a sense of purpose and fulfillment, fostering your inner virtues. Prioritizing inner virtue also involves cultivating self-awareness and self-discipline. It requires an ongoing commitment to reflect on your actions and motivations, ensuring they align with your moral principles. This practice helps you stay true to your values, even in the face of temptation or pressure to conform to societal norms. Think about a situation where you're tempted to take a shortcut or bend the rules to achieve a desired outcome. Practicing self-discipline and prioritizing virtue means resisting this temptation and choosing the ethical path, even if it's more challenging or time-consuming. This commitment to integrity strengthens your character and builds your reputation as a trustworthy and principled individual. Another aspect of prioritizing inner virtue is the ability to find contentment and happiness within yourself, rather than relying on external validation. By focusing on your inner growth and moral development, you cultivate a sense of self-worth that is independent of external circumstances. This inner contentment provides a stable foundation for navigating life's ups and downs with resilience and equanimity. Imagine facing a period of professional setbacks or personal challenges. Instead of feeling defeated or questioning your worth, you draw strength from your inner virtues. You remind yourself of your commitment to integrity, compassion, and wisdom, and use these qualities to guide your actions and decisions. This inner stability helps you maintain a positive outlook and continue moving forward, even in the face of adversity. Prioritizing inner virtue also enhances your relationships with others. When you focus on developing qualities such as empathy, honesty, and fairness, you build deeper, more meaningful connections based on mutual respect and trust. These virtuous relationships contribute to your overall well-being and create a supportive and enriching social environment. Imagine approaching your interactions with others with a genuine desire to understand and support them. This practice of empathy and kindness strengthens your relationships and fosters a sense of community and belonging. It also encourages others to reciprocate, creating a positive cycle of virtuous behavior. In the context of leadership, prioritizing inner virtue sets a powerful example for others to follow. Leaders who embody qualities such as integrity, courage, and fairness inspire trust and loyalty, creating a positive and ethical organizational culture. This approach not only enhances the leader's effectiveness, but also contributes to the overall success and well-being of the organization. Consider a leader who consistently makes decisions based on ethical principles, even when faced with difficult choices. This commitment to virtue fosters a culture of integrity and accountability within the organization, encouraging others to uphold similar standards. It also builds the leader's reputation as a principled and trustworthy individual, enhancing their influence and impact. In conclusion, the 16th principle of Stoicism, prioritize inner virtue over external success, is a profound practice for achieving true fulfillment and living a meaningful life. By focusing on the development of your character and moral integrity, you cultivate qualities that guide your actions and decisions, leading to a life of purpose and contentment. This commitment to virtue enhances your relationships, builds your resilience, and sets a powerful example for others to follow. So, prioritize inner virtue, and let this practice guide you toward a life of true happiness and fulfillment. Principle 17. Cultivate gratitude. Do you find yourself constantly yearning for more, feeling unsatisfied with what you have? The 17th principle of Stoicism, cultivate gratitude, teaches us to appreciate the present moment and find contentment in the here and now. By developing a practice of gratitude, we can enhance our well-being, foster positive relationships, and maintain a balanced perspective on life. Gratitude is the recognition and appreciation of the good things in our lives, both big and small. It involves acknowledging the positive aspects of our experiences and expressing thankfulness for them. This practice shifts our focus from what we lack to what we already have, fostering a sense of abundance and fulfillment. Imagine starting each day by reflecting on 3 things you are grateful for. This simple practice sets a positive tone for your day, helping you approach challenges with a more optimistic and resilient mindset. It also enhances your overall well-being by promoting feelings of happiness and contentment. Consider the life of Marcus Aurelius, who often reflected on the importance of gratitude in his meditations. Despite his role as emperor and the immense responsibilities that came with it, Marcus found solace and strength in appreciating the beauty of nature, the support of his friends and family, and the opportunities for personal growth. His practice of gratitude helped him maintain a balanced perspective and navigate the complexities of his life with grace and resilience. Let's apply this principle to a practical scenario: managing stress and anxiety. Modern life is filled with pressures and demands that can easily lead to feelings of overwhelm. By cultivating gratitude, you can counteract these negative emotions and find a sense of peace amidst the chaos. Imagine you're dealing with a high-stress period at work, with tight deadlines and demanding projects. Instead of focusing solely on the stress, take a moment each day to reflect on what you're grateful for. Perhaps it's the support of your colleagues, the opportunity to learn and grow, or the simple pleasure of a warm cup of coffee. This practice helps you maintain a balanced perspective, reducing stress and enhancing your overall well-being. Gratitude also plays a crucial role in strengthening relationships. By expressing appreciation for the people in your life, you build deeper connections and foster a sense of mutual respect and affection. This practice enhances the quality of your interactions and creates a positive and supportive social environment. Imagine regularly expressing gratitude to your friends and family. Whether it's a heartfelt thank you for their support or acknowledging their positive qualities, this practice strengthens your bonds and enhances your relationships. It also encourages others to reciprocate, creating a cycle of positive reinforcement and mutual appreciation. Another aspect of cultivating gratitude is learning to appreciate the challenges and difficulties we face. While it may seem counterintuitive, finding gratitude in adversity can foster resilience and personal growth. By viewing challenges as opportunities for learning and development, we can approach them with a more positive and proactive mindset. Think about a time when you faced a significant setback or failure. Instead of dwelling on the negative aspects, try to identify what you learned from the experience and how it contributed to your growth. This perspective helps you appreciate the value of adversity and enhances your ability to navigate future challenges with greater resilience and confidence. Gratitude also encourages us to live in the present moment. Often, we become so focused on our goals and future aspirations that we forget to appreciate the present. By cultivating gratitude, we learn to savor the here and now, finding joy and contentment in our current experiences. Imagine taking a few moments each day to practice mindfulness and gratitude. Whether it's enjoying the beauty of nature, appreciating a delicious meal, or simply being present with your loved ones, this practice helps you connect with the present moment and enhances your overall sense of well-being. In the context of personal development, gratitude fosters a positive and growth-oriented mindset. It encourages us to focus on our strengths and achievements, building confidence and self-esteem. This practice also helps us maintain a balanced perspective, recognizing both our progress and the areas where we can continue to grow. Consider keeping a gratitude journal where you regularly reflect on your accomplishments and positive experiences. This practice helps you stay motivated and focused on your goals, while also fostering a sense of contentment and fulfillment. It also provides a valuable resource to revisit during challenging times, reminding you of the good things in your life and boosting your resilience. In conclusion, the 17th principle of Stoicism, cultivate gratitude, is a powerful practice for enhancing well-being and fostering a balanced and fulfilling life. By appreciating the present moment and expressing thankfulness for the good things in our lives, we shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. This practice strengthens our relationships, builds resilience, and promotes a positive and growth-oriented mindset. So, commit to cultivating gratitude and let this practice guide you toward a life of greater contentment and fulfillment. Principle 18. Practice detachment from outcomes. Have you ever found yourself overly attached to a specific outcome, feeling devastated when things don't go as planned? The 18th principle of Stoicism, practice detachment from outcomes, teaches us to focus on our efforts and intentions rather than fixating on external results. By cultivating a mindset of detachment, we can reduce anxiety, enhance our resilience, and maintain inner peace amidst uncertainty. Detachment from outcomes involves letting go of the need for things to unfold according to our expectations or desires. It means accepting that external circumstances are often beyond our control and focusing instead on how we respond to them with wisdom and grace. Imagine preparing for an important presentation or job interview. While you diligently prepare and give your best effort, practicing detachment means acknowledging that the outcome is uncertain. Whether you succeed or face rejection, you remain grounded in the knowledge that you did your best and can learn from the experience. This mindset helps you manage anxiety and approach future challenges with a more open and resilient attitude. Consider the example of Epictetus, who taught that true freedom and happiness come from focusing on what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, rather than obsessing over external outcomes. Epictetus emphasized the importance of maintaining inner tranquility and resilience, regardless of the challenges or setbacks we encounter. Let's apply this principle to a practical scenario: navigating relationships. Often, we become emotionally invested in how others perceive us or respond to our actions. Practicing detachment means expressing kindness and sincerity in our interactions without becoming overly attached to how others reciprocate. Whether someone responds positively or negatively, you remain true to your values and intentions, fostering genuine connections based on mutual respect. Detachment from outcomes also involves reframing setbacks and disappointments as opportunities for growth and learning. Instead of viewing failure as a personal reflection of our worth or abilities, we approach it with curiosity and resilience. Each setback becomes a valuable lesson that contributes to our personal development and resilience. Imagine experiencing a setback in your career or personal life, such as a project not meeting expectations or a relationship ending. Instead of dwelling on feelings of inadequacy or disappointment, practicing detachment allows you to reflect on the experience objectively. You identify areas for improvement, consider alternative approaches, and use the setback as motivation to refine your skills and strategies. Another aspect of practicing detachment is the ability to maintain perspective during times of uncertainty or adversity. Life is filled with unpredictable events and circumstances that can challenge our sense of security and stability. By practicing detachment, we cultivate a mindset that is resilient and adaptable, able to navigate change with grace and confidence. Think about a situation where unexpected events disrupt your plans, such as a sudden change in job circumstances or economic downturn. Practicing detachment means accepting the reality of the situation while focusing on how you can adapt and respond effectively. This mindset helps you maintain a sense of inner peace and stability, even in the face of uncertainty. Detachment from outcomes also encourages us to embrace the present moment and appreciate the journey, rather than solely focusing on the destination. Often, we set goals or pursue achievements with the belief that they will bring lasting happiness or fulfillment. By practicing detachment, we recognize that true satisfaction comes from the process of growth and self-discovery, rather than the attainment of specific outcomes. Imagine pursuing a long-term goal, such as completing a challenging project or achieving a personal milestone. While you remain committed to your goal, practicing detachment means finding joy and fulfillment in the daily progress and learning experiences along the way. This approach not only enhances your resilience and perseverance, but also deepens your appreciation for the journey of personal growth. In the context of personal development, practicing detachment fosters a sense of inner freedom and autonomy. It liberates us from the constant need for validation or approval from others and empowers us to define success on our own terms. This mindset encourages self-reflection, authenticity, and a deeper connection with our true values and aspirations. Consider taking time each day to practice mindfulness and reflection, cultivating awareness of your thoughts and emotions. This practice helps you identify moments where you may be overly attached to specific outcomes and encourages you to shift your focus to the present moment. By practicing detachment, you cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience that enables you to navigate life's challenges with clarity and strength. In conclusion, the 18th principle of Stoicism, practice detachment from outcomes, is a transformative practice for reducing anxiety, enhancing resilience, and maintaining inner peace. By focusing on our efforts and intentions rather than fixating on external results, we cultivate a mindset that is resilient, adaptable, and capable of finding fulfillment in the journey of personal growth. This practice of detachment empowers us to navigate uncertainty with grace and confidence, fostering a deeper sense of inner freedom and autonomy. So, commit to practicing detachment from outcomes and let this mindset guide you toward a life of greater resilience and peace. Principle 19. Accept impermanence and embrace change. Have you ever struggled with letting go of the past or resisting change? The 19th principle of Stoicism, accept impermanence and embrace change, encourages us to recognize the transient nature of life and cultivate a mindset that embraces growth and adaptation. By accepting impermanence, we can navigate life's transitions with greater resilience, wisdom, and inner peace. Impermanence refers to the idea that everything in life is constantly changing and evolving. This principle reminds us that nothing lasts forever. Emotions, relationships, circumstances, and even our own existence are subject to change. By accepting impermanence, we can release attachments to fixed outcomes or expectations and embrace the fluidity of life. Imagine reflecting on your own experiences of change and growth. Perhaps you've undergone career transitions, moved to new places, or experienced shifts in your personal relationships. Each of these changes brought opportunities for learning, adaptation, and personal development. Practicing acceptance of impermanence means acknowledging that change is inevitable and embracing it as an essential part of life's journey. Consider the example of the Stoic philosopher Heraclitus, who famously said, "The only constant in life is change." Heraclitus recognized the dynamic nature of the universe and emphasized the importance of adapting to change with wisdom and resilience. His teachings inspired Stoic philosophers to embrace impermanence as a fundamental aspect of existence and to cultivate a mindset that values growth and adaptation. Let's apply this principle to a practical scenario: navigating transitions. Whether it's starting a new job, adjusting to a different phase of life, or facing unexpected challenges, practicing acceptance of impermanence allows us to approach transitions with grace and flexibility. Imagine starting a new chapter in your career that requires learning new skills and adapting to a different work environment. Instead of resisting the changes or clinging to familiar routines, practicing acceptance means embracing the opportunity for growth and self-discovery. You approach the transition with curiosity and openness, recognizing that each experience, both positive and challenging, contributes to your personal and professional development. Accepting impermanence also involves letting go of attachments to past experiences or outcomes. Often, we hold on to memories, relationships, or achievements with a sense of nostalgia or longing. By practicing acceptance, we acknowledge the value of these experiences while recognizing that holding on to them too tightly can prevent us from fully embracing the present and future. Think about a relationship that has ended or a past success that you continue to reflect on fondly. Practicing acceptance means honoring the lessons learned and the positive memories while allowing yourself to move forward with courage and optimism. This mindset empowers you to release emotional attachments that no longer serve your growth and well-being. Another aspect of accepting impermanence is cultivating resilience in the face of adversity. Life inevitably brings challenges, loss, setbacks, and unexpected events that can disrupt our sense of stability and security. By embracing impermanence, we develop the resilience to navigate these challenges with strength and fortitude. Imagine experiencing a significant setback, such as a financial loss or health crisis. Instead of viewing it as a permanent state, practicing acceptance means recognizing the temporary nature of adversity and focusing on how you can adapt and overcome. This mindset helps you maintain a sense of hope and optimism even in the midst of difficulties. Accepting impermanence also encourages us to live in the present moment and appreciate the beauty of each passing experience. Often, we become so preoccupied with future goals or past regrets that we overlook the richness of the present. By embracing impermanence, we cultivate mindfulness and gratitude for the fleeting moments of joy, connection, and growth that enrich our lives. Imagine savoring a sunset, spending quality time with loved ones, or pursuing a passion project with a sense of presence and appreciation. This practice of acceptance allows you to fully engage in the present moment, fostering a deeper sense of fulfillment and connection with life's unfolding journey. In the context of personal growth, accepting impermanence encourages us to adopt a growth mindset and embrace opportunities for learning and self-improvement. Rather than fearing change or resisting challenges, we view them as catalysts for growth and transformation. Consider setting aside time for self-reflection and journaling, allowing yourself to explore your thoughts and emotions about recent changes or transitions. This practice helps you identify areas where you may be resisting impermanence and empowers you to cultivate a mindset of acceptance and resilience. By embracing impermanence, you open yourself to new possibilities, experiences, and insights that contribute to your ongoing journey of personal growth and fulfillment. In conclusion, the 19th principle of Stoicism, accept impermanence and embrace change, is a transformative practice for cultivating resilience, wisdom, and inner peace. By acknowledging the transient nature of life and embracing growth and adaptation, we develop the resilience to navigate transitions with courage and optimism. This practice of acceptance encourages us to live fully in the present moment, appreciate life's unfolding journey, and embrace the opportunities for learning and growth that change brings. So, commit to accepting impermanence and let this mindset guide you toward a life of greater resilience, wisdom, and fulfillment. Principle 20. Live in accordance with nature. Have you ever felt disconnected from the natural rhythms of life, caught up in the demands of modern society? The 20th principle of Stoicism, live in accordance with nature, encourages us to align our thoughts, actions, and values with the principles of the natural world. By living in harmony with nature, we can achieve greater fulfillment, authenticity, and inner peace. Living in accordance with nature involves recognizing our place within the broader cosmos and honoring the interconnectedness of all living beings. It means embracing simplicity, balance, and ethical behavior that reflects our inherent connection to the natural world. Imagine spending time in nature, observing the beauty of a sunrise, listening to the rustling of leaves in the wind, or feeling the earth beneath your feet. These experiences remind us of our interconnectedness with the environment and the importance of respecting and preserving the natural world. Consider the teachings of the Stoic philosopher Seneca, who emphasized the importance of living in harmony with nature as a means of achieving tranquility and virtue. Seneca believed that aligning our desires and actions with the principles of nature, simplicity, moderation, and ethical behavior, leads to a life of greater clarity, purpose, and fulfillment. Let's apply this principle to a practical scenario, making decisions aligned with our values and principles. Often, we face choices that involve competing priorities or societal pressures. Living in accordance with nature means considering how our decisions impact not only ourselves, but also the broader community and environment. Imagine making consumer choices that prioritize sustainability and ethical practices, such as supporting businesses that use environmentally friendly practices or reducing personal consumption to minimize waste. This practice reflects an awareness of our interconnectedness with the natural world and a commitment to responsible stewardship of resources. Living in accordance with nature also involves cultivating virtues such as courage, wisdom, and justice, qualities that promote harmonious relationships with others and the environment. By practicing empathy and compassion, we contribute to a more compassionate and sustainable world. Imagine volunteering for environmental conservation efforts or advocating for policies that protect natural habitats and wildlife. These actions reflect a commitment to living in harmony with nature and preserving the beauty and biodiversity of our planet for future generations. Another aspect of living in accordance with nature is embracing the cycles of growth, change, and renewal that characterize life. Just as seasons transition from winter to spring and back again, our own lives unfold in cycles of birth, growth, decline, and regeneration. By accepting these natural rhythms, we cultivate patience, resilience, and acceptance of life's ebb and flow. Think about a period of personal growth or transformation in your own life. Perhaps you've experienced setbacks, challenges, or moments of profound insight and clarity. Living in accordance with nature means embracing these experiences as part of your journey and trusting in the process of growth and self-discovery. Living in accordance with nature also encourages us to cultivate mindfulness and presence in our daily lives. Often, we become so immersed in technology, distractions, and busyness that we lose touch with our natural surroundings and inner rhythms. By reconnecting with nature and practicing mindfulness, we cultivate a deeper sense of awareness, gratitude, and inner peace. Imagine incorporating mindfulness practices into your daily routine, such as meditation, yoga, or simply taking moments to pause and breathe deeply. These practices help you reconnect with the present moment, appreciate the beauty of your surroundings, and foster a sense of harmony with the natural world. In the context of personal development, living in accordance with nature encourages us to prioritize authenticity and integrity in our actions and relationships. By aligning our thoughts and behaviors with our core values and principles, we cultivate a sense of inner alignment and fulfillment. Consider setting aside time for reflection and self-examination, allowing yourself to explore your beliefs, desires, and aspirations. This practice helps you identify areas where you may be out of alignment with your values and empowers you to make conscious choices that honor your connection to the natural world. In conclusion, the 20th principle of Stoicism, live in accordance with nature, is a profound practice for achieving greater fulfillment, authenticity, and inner peace. By aligning our thoughts, actions, and values with the principles of the natural world, we cultivate a deeper sense of connection to our environment and ourselves. This practice encourages us to embrace simplicity, ethical behavior, and mindfulness, fostering a harmonious relationship with the world around us. So, commit to living in accordance with nature and let this practice guide you toward a life of greater meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. As we conclude our exploration of these 20 Stoic principles for living a resilient and fulfilling life, remember that Stoicism offers timeless wisdom that can guide us through the complexities of modern existence. From cultivating gratitude and resilience to embracing impermanence and living in harmony with nature, each principle invites us to reflect on how we can lead lives of greater purpose, wisdom, and inner peace. By integrating these principles into our daily lives, we not only enhance our personal well-being, but also contribute to a more compassionate and harmonious world. As you embark on your journey, consider how you can apply these teachings to navigate challenges, cultivate meaningful relationships, and foster a deeper connection with yourself and others. Thank you for joining us on this transformative exploration of Stoic philosophy. We invite you to continue the conversation in the comments below. Share your thoughts, experiences, or questions about how these principles resonate with you and how you plan to apply them in your life. What's your key takeaway from these Stoic principles? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's continue learning and growing together. If you're eager to explore more insights on personal development and philosophical wisdom, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Join our community of learners committed to living with greater resilience, wisdom, and fulfillment. Together, let's embark on a journey toward a more meaningful life.